After starting the season at 3-0, the Seahawks have lost their last 3. So today I will be rebuilding them and trying to win them a Super Bowl once again. So as we look at the squad, honestly, first thing that comes to mind is Kenneth Walker. He is going to be one of the main building blocks that we're gonna have to build this team around. Superstar, dev, halfback. He's 88 overall. He's only 23. So he's gonna be around for a while. So I don't think we need to worry about getting a new halfback. Same for Zach Charbonnet too. He's a good halfback too. I don't know if I'll re-sign him, but Kenneth Walker definitely he'll be on the squad. DK Metcalf, he is only 26, but I feel like he's peaked. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll keep him until he's 30. Then I'll probably trade him. Defensively, I mean, oh my God, they got Tariq Woolen at a normal dev. That is disrespectful. He was a stud his rookie year. How is he a normal dev? I'm pretty sure he's still good. That's disrespectful. Okay, but first order of business, Byron Murphy is going to start over Jonathan Hankins. That's just gotta happen. I didn't even know the Seahawks had Leonard Williams too. This is diabolical. I'm trading him. What can I get for? Can I get anything for Leonard Williams? A 6th rounder. Oh my, we can get the white cornerback stud Riley Moss. Obviously, we don't need a cornerback. I mean, is it diabolical to try and get like a 2nd round pick? Let me get next year's 2nd round pick for Leonard Williams, right? Is that crazy? No, it's not. Let's go. All right, easy. I'm also, you might be surprised by this. I'm going to trade Tyler Lockett because Jackson Smith and Jigba has got to start. He was a 1st round draft pick last year by the Seahawks, so he has got to start, man. He's buried on this depth chart, so I'm going to trade Tyler Lockett, a Seahawks legend. Shout out, you know, no disrespect. It's just time to move on. I got to do what I got to do, and I can get a haul. Okay, I'm not gonna get Rashee Rice. But dude, I can actually get a lot for Tyler freaking Lockett. Are we serious? Rashawn Gary? I kind of, oh my God, wait, I'm getting their, oh, Michael Mayer. You know what? I'm going to try and get their 1st round pick next year. Next year's 1st round pick and Michael Mayer. What do they say to that? What do they say? I mean, I want Michael Mayer, dude. Let me give them Noah Fant. Why not? Like, it's getting closer. Maybe I'll give him this year's 2nd round pick, and that should be cash money. It is. Hey, man, a little bit of a weird trade, but, you know, I'm shifting this team around, man. Geno Smith, I don't think he won't be our quarterback in a year or two, but we'll ride it out with him. And then obviously on defense, I mean, we got Devon Witherspoon. He's probably our building block. I think Tariq Woolen is too. I don't know how he's a normal dev, but these 2 guys are definitely our building blocks. I mean, we're 3-3. Let's see, who do we even have to pay? Who do I want to pay with 26 mil? Honestly, not a soul. Not a soul. Maybe Connor Williams at the end of the season, but I don't really care at the moment. I don't really care about any of these guys. I'm just ready to get onto the playoffs where I doubt we'll make it, but if we do, that would be sick. I kind of just want to see JSN develop, Kenneth Walker have good stats, DK good stats, but I kind of want to lose some games here, get a good pick. 9-8, we do not make the playoffs. So that's, I guess, good because, I mean, it's a lower pick for us. Gino did not play great. Kenneth Walker played great. DK, Jason almost had 1,000 yards, but he'll have 1,000 yards once he is actually like a starter, wide receiver 2 next year. So I'm not worried about that. He actually develops really well in these rebuilds. So I'm hoping I can recreate that for, you know, obviously a Seahawks rebuild. And defensively, Devon and Tariq both had 3 interceptions. That's clutch. Mafe, 4 sacks. Dermont Jones, 8. Byron Murphy, 3. He's probably a star dev. If I had to guess, yeah, star dev. All right, well, honestly, worst case scenario for us is Marvin Harrison and Jared Verse, 2 division rivals, both win Rookie of the Years, but at least the 49ers did lose in the Super Bowl, so at least we have that going for us. All right, Charles Cross, we're going to accept your 5th-year option. I don't think I'm going to do the same for anybody else. Maybe Connor Williams. Maybe offer him a 2-year deal. Okay, that's it. That's all I feel comfortable with re-signing. Justin Simmons is a free agent. Chase Young actually wants to come here. Hey man, I'm not gonna say no. Don't threaten me with a good time here. If Chase Young, a superstar dev, really wants to play here, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. We are tied for him, so I don't know if we'll get him, but he really wants to sign here, so doesn't look. I literally. Every time I've tried, I've attempted to sign Chase Young in these rebuilds. I don't think I've ever gotten him. Javon Holland could be a nice signing, though. And we do have Julian Love. Don't need him, actually. Let's just send him to the draft. And I'm assuming that we're going to have, like, a pick in the teens. Probably, like, 16 or 17. Yeah, 16. I honestly might just trade this pick back. The Raiders picked top 3 this year. Hopefully they're bad next year too. But I think I'm just going to trade this pick back. We don't have a 2nd round pick. The Rams want to give me 2 1st round picks. Let me see. Who finished bad? Oh, the Panthers finished. I mean, the Patriots finished worst. Dude, honestly, let me get the Rams. Let me get the Rams here. They're going to give me 2 1st round picks, bro. I get we're division rivals, but that makes it even better. They're giving me a 1st round pick next year and the year after. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get 2 first-round picks from the Los Angeles Rams. Who do they even pick with this pick? They go a left tackle. I guess maybe we'll go with a left side linebacker. He's got A-zone coverage. It's not terrible. C pick, normal def. Okay. You know, we're just literally geared up for the next few drafts. We're not worried about this draft. We're worried about the next draft and the next draft after that. Because we're going to have a plethora of picks. Literally, my top pick this year was a 3rd rounder. So, yeah, not ideal. I'm just going to try and draft some. I mean, he's a run stopper. You know what? Chris Chamberlain, you probably won't. You'll just be a little role player. But, oh, God, D. That might be the worst pick. That might be the worst draft pick I've ever picked in any of these rebuilds. All right, so DK is starting to regress. Let me just see. What can I get for DK? I mean, could I still get a 1st-round pick for him? I mean, probably. I'm going to try and get the Patriots 1st-round pick. They're picking 1st overall. So, like, they're probably not going to give it to me. It's actually really close. I'll just do a 1st pick straight up, just to swap. All right. I got to take one of their wide receivers. I mean, trading DK Metcalf for the 1st overall pick sounds pretty good to me. Let's get Kayshon Boutte, LSU legend, shout out. And we're going to get potentially the 1st overall pick for DK Metcalf. So now this opens up the door for JSN to get some run here. That's what I need. I need Jackson Smith and Jigba to get some run here. Be wide receiver 1. There's nothing I want more than to see him develop because I've seen him develop to like a 99 overall. Okay, we're 0-6 at the midseason point. You know what? That's really all I can ask for because we are gearing up to really be one of the best teams with the brightest future. We're about to have the brightest future in the league, and we're gonna be so young too. Let me just make sure that JSN is on task with these stats. We have the worst offense in the league. Gino's not helping that. JSN only 300 yards. Okay, that's not what I want to see. Kenneth Walker. Okay, this is just a bad year all around. We're not getting any good stats to really back anything up here. Hey man, worst comes to worst, we're gonna have. I mean, nothing really bad's gonna come out of this season. Like if we finish winless, that's fine with me. We're gonna have a top pick. There's really nothing bad that could happen from this year. 3-14 was our record this year. Wow, this is an odd year because Christian Watson led the league in receiving yards. Good God. Gino, 24-16. Kenneth Walker did have 1,000 yards. JSN, there we go, baby. Great 2nd half of the season. 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Beautiful, man. That's what I wanted to see. Michael Mayer, 441, no tutties, but what is he? Is he up to an 80 yet? No, he's okay. He probably, I don't know. He might be cooked. I don't really know what to do with him. I'll probably just let him walk in free agency once that time comes. Brock Purdy wins NFL MVP. However, the Ravens win the Super Bowl. They go back-to-back. Lamar winning Super Bowl MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. Anybody worth signing? Not really. No, nobody's worth signing at all. Nobody even wants to come here, aside from maybe DeMarcus Lawrence. But I don't want to sign him at all. I'm ready just to get into this draft where hopefully there's some good quarterbacks. I mean, we're gonna have a plethora of draft picks. Come on, show me some top picks, man. Show it to me. Pick 2, 3, and 4, and 17. Let me see who's on the draft board. Do I want to trade up for a quarterback at all? Oh my God, Brian Orr is him. Brian Orr might be the one. Are the Broncos gonna take him? Do I risk it? Don't go Brian Orr. Please don't go Brian Orr. Please don't go Brian Orr. Please. Thank you. All right, clutch. So with this first pick, obviously, I think I'm gonna go with Brian Orr here. He's a strong arm, top 5 guy. Brian Orr, please. Please be a superstar X Factor. Please, brother, I'm begging you. Number 1 in true value, we got him at 2. 99 throw power. Wait, no, he's actually going to be cracked. Brian Orr is going to be him. He is going to be insane. I'm debating trading some of these picks back and getting as much draft capital as possible. We do need another wide receiver to pair up with Jason. That guy does not look good at all. What about this cornerback here? Oh, A-Man, A-Press, Ray Ridley. I think I'm going to draft Ray Ridley, and then I'm going to trade this next pick back. A-pick. Hidden depth, 96 speed. Okay. And now with this pick, I think I'm going to trade it back. The Broncos picked first this year. So you know what? Let me trade with them. I'm going to invest in them. And hopefully they are terrible. They go with that wide receiver who sucks. Okay. Yeah. They are going to be bad. They are going to be terrible. So we're going to have some good draft picks from them. And with this pick, oh, this left tackle's still there. Top 5 projected. He looks pretty A pass block. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Zaire. He's falling out the top 5. A+ pick, hidden dev. How did they let us get him? How did he fall this far? I think Charles Cross is our left tackle, but we can move things around. And now with a top pick in the 2nd round, do I look for middle linebacker here? B zone. He's not very good. We do need another wide receiver. nobody's good in the second round, though. That's the problem. Do I just go with this free safety here? Call it a day. James Allen. I mean, A awareness. He could be good. I might as well. No one else is good at this pick. Like, literally nobody. A pick, hidden dev. I might have to move Love to strong safety or maybe move Allen to strong safety. We got another second round pick. Maybe oh my God. I am just, no, oh, let's do the Vikings. Let's get a future second and a future third. And then with this third round pick or lone third round pick, I want to get another wide receiver just to have one because Kayshon Boutte is literally our second best wide receiver. Ben Harris, A deep route running. He's fast. You know what? Let's just draft Ben Harris. He's fast. B minus, normal dev. He's going to be a good wide receiver too. I'm not really upset about that. He's from LSU, man. Hey, you can't go wrong with drafting LSU receivers. We know this. Brian Orr is already an 84 overall. Ray Ridley, 82. James Allen, 81. Zaire is 78. We are cooking with this draft, man. And we're still going to have future assets. I traded a pick back. Traded a first round pick back. And just so you guys are aware, I draft, I draft with these settings. I make the draft class very strong. I feel like it makes it more fun. I'm just letting you guys know because I don't feel like I don't want to say this every video. Like I don't literally want to say I'm on very strong every draft, like every video. But it's been a while since I've said it, so I do recommend having that on because it makes drafting so much fun. We got our 84. We got our franchise quarterback 84 overall, Brian Orr. Zaire has been moved to right tackle, which I don't hate. I don't hate that at all. We've got Parham, who's a strong safety. I want to move Allen. I'm going to move Allen to strong safety. Allen's going to get moved to strong safety, and I low-key think I'm going... I mean, unless Ridley is in the slot, I think I'm going to trade Woolen. Okay, Ridley's in the slot. I was going to say, I still might trade Woolen after this year. I think I might have to pay him. I might trade him at the mid-season point. I don't know, but changing the scheme here. West Coast. Let's go West Coast zone run. Let's sim to the mid-season point, man. Hopefully we are, we don't have to start winning now, but hopefully our boy Brian Orr is cooking and he is the future of the Seahawks. Okay, we're 2-5, but that is fine with me if we have our boy Brian Orr leading the league in receiving or passing yards, excuse me. That is what I want to see, man. 18-9, he's got to be a superstar X factor, right? He's got to be. He's only a star dev. Okay, he's playing well, so it doesn't matter. But that's crazy. He's only a star dev. He was an 84 overall entering the league. Wow, I am shocked that he's only a star dev. That's crazy, man. Kenneth Walker. Okay, JSN is cooking, man. Look at Kayshon Boutte, 500 yards. Okay. Hey, man, I can't complain here. Ridley's got an interception. He's got to be a superstar X factor, right? He's only a star dev too? 2 top 5 picks, and they're both star devs. That's tough. That is brutal. Who else am I missing? Allen, you got to be a superstar X factor. Oh my God, was that an L draft class? I thought we cooked. I thought we absolutely cooked, man, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just a bot and we didn't cook at all. But we have oh my God, we have 214 million cap. Let's give Devon Witherspoon. Oh, he's already up to an 89. Let's give him a nice deal. Let's give JSN a nice deal. I mean, he's like 600 yards right now. Charles Cross, I might let walk, to be honest with you. Connor Williams, I'll re-sign, but I honestly might let Charles Cross walk and let Zaire start. I think that might be the move here. Maybe I'll re-sign him, but I'm going to let him at free agency first, and then I will decide if I want to re-sign him. 5-12 is our record. JSN finished 3rd in receiving yards. Hopefully, Orr didn't have that far of a drop-off. 34-18. He's up to an 89. I mean, it's crazy he's not a superstar X factor. Like, actually, that's pretty nuts. Kenneth Walker, great year. Jason, obviously, great year. Kayshon Boutte almost had 1,000 yards. James Allen, 3 picks. Done 5 sacks. Did I check his dev trade yet? What is he? He's normal dev. We didn't do. This wasn't a bad year. This wasn't a bad year at all. Hopefully, our boy Brian Orr won a Rookie of the Year. No! Orr did not win Rookie of the Year. Wow. I think he'll still be a superstar dev, though, but the fact that he didn't win Rookie of the Year is kind of crazy, man. Okay, we have so much money in cap. It is diabolical. 177 mil. Do I really need to re-sign? I mean, do I need to sign anybody here? You know what? I mean, maybe Young Wei Koo. Let's do it, man. I don't need to. Charles Cross, I'm about to lose in free agency, but I'm just going to offer him a deal, I guess. I don't really know what else I need to, like, I don't need to sign anybody here. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to be able to get Young Wei Koo. That's going to be my only signing. We don't get Charles Cross. Hey, it is what it is. I'll just draft a left tackle, right tackle, maybe move Zaire to left tackle again. We've got pick 5, pick 26, and 31. Wow, so that did not pay off well for us. That really did not pay off. Hopefully there's someone good here. Do I try and go with Nasir Tuck? He's either boom or bust. He's either boom or bust. I think he's going to be a boom. But do I need a wide receiver is the problem. I might trade this pick. Maybe we go with the left end. I have never been able to draft a good left end. a good pass rusher. I'm going to try it. Devon Breston, I'm going to try it, brother. Please, please be hidden dev. I just don't have the faith. I don't have faith he's going to be good at all. That was a waste of a top 5 pick, I feel like. Pick 26. You know, let's go to right tackle because we're moving our boy Zaire to left tackle. So let's get Daniel here. He's a B- as long as he's hidden dev. He is. Oh, here's a left guard. I don't know if I have a left guard. Glenn, he has potential. You know what? I do good at drafting guards, so I'm going to draft Glenn. Glenn A- hidden dev. We are building this offense, building this offensive line, I should say. And with one more pick in the second round, we've got 2 picks in the second round. Paul A-man, C-zone. He might be a slot guy. What about the other guy? Does the other guy have better? I mean, they're both hybrids. Does this guy have better? No, they both have the same. They're both identical. Oh, he looks good. I'm going Chuck Meyer. I'm doing it. Chuck, B-. Normal dev. But I'm definitely getting one of these safeties. Hopefully they're still on the board. They should be. Yeah, one of them is still on the board. They were literally the exact same. So no, that doesn't matter to me. Marion Griffin, A+ hidden dev. There we go. I knew one of them was going to be good. All right. I think it's time we take a wide receiver here. No, dude, these guys are just always fast, but bro, what is he? He doesn't do anything good. So you know what? Let me go with another left end here. I got to hit on one of them, right? I got to hit on one of them. One of them has to be good. There's just one of them has to be good. All right, so good news is that, oh, Zaire's a superstar. Okay, Zaire's a superstar. JSN's a superstar. Fortunately, Orr is not a superstar yet, but no big deal, man. Allen's a superstar dev. Ridley's still a star dev. That's tough. But Griffin's got to start, so I'm going to try and trade our boy Julian Love. He's 29. What could I get for him? You know what? Let me just try and cook here. Let me get a second round pick next year for Julian Love. What do you say? What do you say to that, baby? 82 overall. We're still not where we want to be entirely, but we're getting there. We are getting there. 3 and 4. I mean, Jackson Smith and Jigba continues to break out. Brian Orr, 17 and 5 is great. Kenneth Walker, 300 yards. Could be better, but we are looking good. I mean, it's good to see Jackson, you know, producing here. Devon, please be a superstar X Factor. That might be the first superstar X Factor left in I've ever drafted. I swear. I don't think I've ever drafted one. Who else am I? Griffin. What are we looking like, Griffin? What are we looking like, Griffin? Star dev. Gosh dang it. I think that's it for the most part. But let me see, man. Who of importance do we have to re-sign? Byron Murphy, I mean, okay, we don't have a left end, so I guess so. Yeah, you know, I guess I'll re-sign you, but I don't need to re-sign Christian Haynes. Don't need to do that. I don't need to re-sign any of these guys. You know, we're cleaning out all the old mess from the old regime. We are getting all of our guys in here, so I am just letting everybody walk. Not re-signing anybody of importance. We actually sneak in at 10 and 7. Brian Orr leads us to the playoffs in his second year. 39 tutties, 17 picks. He just needs to cut those interceptions down. Kenneth Walker, 1,100 yards, great year. JSN, 1,300, 15 touchdowns. He should be a superstar X Factor soon. Griffin, 3 interceptions, done 5 sacks. Hey, man. Devon had 11 sacks as a rookie. Byron Murphy, 9.5, or 9 sacks. Craig at 5.5. I'm a big fan of where things are headed, man. We're in the playoffs, taking on the Cowboys. They are probably going to demolish us. All right, first playoff game in the new era. We're up 7-0. We're keeping it close. We are keeping it close, at least. Keeping it competitive. I like to see that. We're finally starting to... Not looking good. 17-21. We can't get a stop. We can't get a stop at all, man. We're keeping it close, though. Keeping it close. We're keeping it close. We're keeping it close. So much, in fact, that we win. 35-31. Brian Orr in his very first playoff game ever. 293 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kenneth Walker, 41 yards and a touchdown. JSN had a touchdown, but he kind of just ran cardio outside of that. Kind of need him to pop off, but I mean, Will Lynn, I guess, he kind of put the team on his back. And we didn't do anything on defense. Not an interception, not a sack, nothing. Now it is the Falcons, who we kind of have an overall advantage over, besides defense. Hey, man, we're just playing with house money at this point. I did not expect us to make it this far in the postseason. So whatever happens from here on out, you know, I'm proud of the boys. I'm proud of the fellas, regardless of how this season ends. But we're keeping it close, man. 19-14, 26-14, 29-14. No way. No way. The NFC Championship, the Seahawks will be playing in it. Michael Penix and Brian Orr. Brian Orr coming out on top. Kenneth Walker, 97 yards and a touchdown. JSN, 47 yards, but he did have 2 touchdowns. I guess that makes up for it. I'll take the 2 touchdowns over yards any day of the week, I guess. Ray really had a pick. Tariq Woolen had half a sack. Okay. Joe had a sack. Devon had a sack. Christopher Winston had half a sack. All right. The Saints are 13-4, but we have a better team on paper. 86 overall, better offense, better defense. Let's see if they still have Derek Carr, because Spencer Rattler should be starting. Oh, he's still the backup. It's the Timmy Stewart era. The Timmy Stewart era in New Orleans. They've got Lance McAllister, who won Rookie of the Year over Brian Orr that 1 year. So hopefully Brian Orr takes that personally. Look at Marshawn Lattimore, shout outs, and obviously they have Chris Olave, who's a 94 overall. All right, here we go. 7-0. Oh my God, 14-0. Hey man, we saw what happened last time the Saints were in the NFC Championship. I saw from personal experience. So okay, all right. Come on, guys. Come on. I was talking trash. We were doing so good, but dude, this is a shootout. This is a shootout. 45-40, 45-48. We score the touchdown. Oh, nah, bro. That would have been cinema. I'm not even mad. I'm literally not even mad. If you were watching this game as an NFL fan, that would have been cinema. Oh my God. Defense was not a thing in this game. Brian Orr had 7 touchdowns. He threw 4 picks. We were slaying a dude. Timmy Stewart threw for 50. He threw 55 times. We both had 500 yards. Timmy had 6 tutties. Dude, that was cinema. This is cinema. This is actual cinema. JSN had essentially 200 yards. He had 3 touchdowns. Ben Harris, 173, 2 tutties. This might be the craziest simulation game I've ever seen. I don't even know why I'm checking the defensive stats, because no defense was being played. The Saints go on to lose in the Super Bowl. They only scored 19 points as opposed to 50 when they played us. Is there really anybody I want to sign here? Maybe Xavier Worthy? I mean, yeah, let's sign Xavier Worthy. Why not? Let's get Brian another weapon. Probably need a kicker, right? Yeah, we do need a kicker. Youngway Koo, I think it's a free agent. We don't need a cornerback, that's for sure. Don't need a center either, right? We've got Connor Williams, but yeah, no, we don't need a center right now. Let's see, man. Do we get Xavier Worthy, please? Okay, we get Xavier, and Brandon Aubrey still deciding. He's obviously going to sign here. All right, we get Brandon Aubrey and Xavier Worthy. All right, so we don't have any top picks this year, unfortunately. We got picked 21 and 29, which is fine. I mean, we don't really need that many. You know, we don't need a bunch of draft pick, crazy high draft picks. I need a middle linebacker. I need a stud middle linebacker and defensive tackle. So honestly, I'm gonna make a trade. I want to try and go get Jalen Carter. I'm willing to trade 2 first-round picks for Jalen Carter. No, I think he's either a left end or a right end. Yeah, okay. Oh, dang, he's only an 89. Maybe I don't even have to trade that much for him. Maybe pick 29 should seal the deal. No, they're probably gonna want more. 2 first-round picks for Jalen Carter. Oh, it's gonna put him over the cap. How does it put him over the cap? It's not showing it. Oh, Kadeem Harris. Hold on. Let me cook here. Kadeem, I'm willing to go all in here. I'm willing to go all in for Kadeem Harris. Oh, we're so close. Let me give him a third. Let me give him a third rounder. We'll call it there. We get a superstar X Factor middle linebacker. Now with my 2nd round pick this year, I don't even know. Maybe I'll still go defensive tackle. Dennis Warner actually looks really good. Let's go with Dennis Warner. Probably won't be a superstar X Factor, obviously, but he's still a good piece. Okay, Orr's finally a super. Dude, we have so many superstars on offense. That left guard we drafted is a superstar. JSN, Kenneth Walker. We signed Xavier Worthy. Allen's a superstar X Factor. Okay. Devon just kind of, he was a superstar X Factor. I don't know what happened. Hopefully he gets back up on top. Byron Murphy's up to an 86. Dude, we have a good defense, really. I don't know if we're Super Bowl contenders, but we're definitely making the playoffs. That's for sure. And we're honestly coming up on having to pay all of these guys, all these draft picks that we've drafted over the years. Somehow we're 3-4. Good thing we still have our first round pick though. Kenneth Walker 2nd in rushing yards. Or 9 tutties, 2 picks. Kenneth Walker's cooking. JSN's cooking. Xavier Worthy. I mean, Devon's definitely he's gonna get a superstar X Factor back. Like 7.5 sacks at the midseason point. Kadeem Harris has a pick. He's leading the team in tackles, so he was definitely worth those 2 first-round picks. We're sitting at number 12 for the offense. What about the defense? Defense, roughly the same, 15. Okay, I'm interested. Who do we have to pay? Just show me. It's not Orr yet, is it? No, it's Cordell. Okay, might be his last contract. There we go. I think was that a 1 year? That might have been a 1 year. I don't know. I didn't really look. Regardless, that might be the last contract I ever give him. 7-10. We missed the playoffs. Wow. I mean, I guess we didn't have that good of an offensive season. I guess that's kind of where it went wrong. Wow, we had a bad second half of the season too, because Devon Breeson had 7.5 sacks in the midseason point. He finished with 9, so he just kind of ran cardio the rest of the season. Dennis Warner had 6 sacks. He's oh my God, he's a superstar X Factor, brother. I literally said I don't think he's gonna be a superstar X Factor, and he turns into a superstar X Factor. Well, that's a nice thing to have. Granted, we didn't make the playoffs, but we will have a top pick. So this is the last time we'll have a top pick, and I think I'm gonna trade my future first and go all in, put all the chips on the table. We've got so much draft. We have so much cap. So much cap, while we still have, and we also have draft capital too to make trades. No shocker here. The Chiefs won a Super Bowl. Like, who is shocked? Brian Orr, I'm gonna accept your option. Zaire, obviously accept your option. Ray Ridley, accept your option. Oh my God, we gotta accept so many options. Cardell, I do want to resign. I do want to resign because he's not bad. He's not bad at all for us. But I'm going all in this free agency. Hopefully there's some good free agents, and then I'm making some trades on draft night. 137 million cap. Granted, we are gonna have to use it eventually this next year. But let's go get somebody like Trey Smith. Clear favorites for him. Do we need we do kind of need a tight end. I've kind of neglected that for quite some time. But also Brandon Aubrey, re-sign you. Love to have you back, sir. Maybe we get Connor Williams too. We do need, yeah, why not? We need our center too. That's gonna put us at 81 mil. So we kind of just used all of our cap there. We get Brandon Aubrey, Connor Williams. We do we actually not get Trey Smith? Are you kidding? Trey Smith or Pat Fryermuth? Really? All right, well, at least we keep some of our cap. You know what? Let's sign Robert Hunt. He's cheaper. Why not? He's not a superstar, granted, but we could definitely still use him though. That's the first time we have just one first-round pick. I mean, we don't need quarterbacks, obviously. I mean, I don't even know what I could use this on. Like, I guess a cornerback. This guy looks good. He's pretty slow. Maybe move this guy to right tackle. Drew Douglas, I'll move you to right tackle. B, hidden dev. Oh, here's a tight end. Here is a stud tight end. Please. Oh, he has potential. He has potential. Look at all of those A's. No, he's actually gonna be insane. Earl Sheldon, A+ hidden dev. Earl Sheldon is going to be insane. That was probably the last piece we needed, was a star-studded tight end. You know, I'm gonna draft the middle linebacker here, just as a, a little backup. Kenneth Walker is a superstar X Factor now. I probably need to. Okay, hold on. Sheldon should not be starting at fullback. That should not happen. I want to move Ferguson to fullback, I guess. Defense. I mean, Warner was supposed to be a superstar X Factor. Breeson was supposed to be too, and they just aren't. But Tariq Woolen at least is now a star dev. We have so many star devs, dude. This team should definitely be Super Bowl bound. Like that, definitely to fulfill that promise. I'm gonna make a trade. Where am I at right now? 118 mil. Oh my goodness. I need a right end, so I'm going to get a right end. Jalen Carter, a second round. Does a second round pick work for you? They're probably gonna want this first. They're gonna want this first round pick, and honestly, I don't blame them. We're gonna get Jalen Carter pretty easily. So now let's just send him to the mid-season point, dude. We're an 89 overall all across the board. We're somehow 3-4. We're somehow 3-4, man. I don't get it. Brian's cooking. Kenneth doing his thing. JSN, I mean, I don't know. Let me check Sheldon's depth trade. Please be a superstar X Factor. He is. Let's go. Tariq Woolen's got 3 picks at the mid-season point. Breeson's got 6.5 sacks. Hopefully he can, he doesn't take a fall off like he did that one season where he had 7.5 at the mid-season point. But we are going to have to pay. Yeah, this is. Oh God, we're gonna have to start paying guys now. All right, James Allen. All right, he's gonna think it over. Kenneth Walker. Your resign interest is pretty high, so we should be. Yep, should be easy. JSN. This should be pretty easy. Yep. Byron Murphy. I mean, I might just wait. I'm just gonna wait for everybody. We only have 33 mil left. I'm just gonna wait to the end of the season, send them to the off season. But hopefully we make the playoffs before then. Hey, we end up winning the division at 10-7. JSN finished with 1,400 yards, second in the league. Harris had 133 tackles. That was good for third in the league. Brian Orr, 35-11. Kenneth Walker, 1,200 yards with 12 tutties. Xavier Worthy and JSN both had 1,000 yards. Breeston finally breaking out with 16.5 sacks. Jalen Carter had 10.5. Dennis Warner, 7. Dude, I mean, our defense looks amazing. I want to check their stats overall. We had a top 5 offense, no shocker there, and defense was average. That's actually surprising. Regardless, we are playing against the Cowboys, who we did play in the playoffs at one point, this rebuild. They've still got Micah. They've still got CeeDee Lamb, Tyler Smith. That's really the only players I still have besides Deron Bland and Jake Ferguson. I mean, they've got a bunch of NPCs. Trayvon Diggs is still kicking around. They don't have Dak Prescott, obviously. They've got Scott Winter. We're at 91. They are a 90, but the Dallas Cowboys do have plot armor. We all know that. Here we go, men. 7-0. 7-7. All right, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough, man. I don't know. Are we going to be able to defeat the Dallas Cowboys with their plot armor? They're always the main character in Madden. Come on. Oh, my God. We had a lead. We had a lead. What happened to it? There we go. 24-17. They're going to tie it up. Come on. We get the ball back, but we're going to overtime. Come on. Come on, boys. Oh, God. They're marching. They're marching, but we get a stop. They kick a field goal. All right. Come on. 1st and 10. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. 1st and goal. JSN. All right, boys. Do what you got to do here. 5 wide. Nobody in the backfield besides Brian Orr. Come on, Brian. Do it. Do it to him, Brian. Let's go. That's our rookie superstar X Factor tight end. 30-27. 4 tutties on the day for Brian Orr. Kenneth Walker did his thing. JSN. Wow. JSN. Earl Sheldon. Let's go, man. Ben Harris cooking 2 tutties. Breeson had a sack. Byron Murphy had 2 of them. Keyshawn had half a sack. Jalen Carter a sack and a half. Let's go, man. So the Giants are a 91 overall all across the board. Let's see what they're looking like. Let's see what Malik Neighbors is looking like. He is a 94 overall superstar. Dexter Lawrence is a 98 superstar X Factor. Okay, they've got David Hilton. Who's their quarterback? Joe Kelly, superstar. They got Kyle Simmons, 91 overall. Okay, man, we were on the road for this game. It's we're down 10. We're down 10. We missed the PAT, it looks like, so that's gonna hurt us, of course. But we tied up 13-13. Make it 20-13. Come on, boys. We're there. We're right there. We're right there. Please. Come on. They're holding us. Oh, we're right here. Come on. Come on. 27-20. Come on. We're headed to the NFC Championship yet again. Well, I say yet again, but the last time we were there was like a couple of seasons ago. Brian Orr, kind of a mid-game, but he did what he had to do because it was the Kenneth Walker show, man. Kenneth Walker, 2 tutties. Understandable why we did not have that many passing tutties. Kind of JSN had 1. Dennis and Devon with sacks. James Allen had 2 interceptions. Byron Murphy and Jalen Carter both had 2 sacks. Dude, our defensive line is crazy. It's the Saints again. The Saints again in the NFC Championship game. Lance McAllister, he's now a 99 superstar X Factor. No, they've got a squad. Timmy Stewart. Oh God. Last time we played, it was cinema. It was pure cinema. Honestly, I don't want it to, I just don't, it can be cinema, but I don't want it to end like it did last time. I'd rather us come out on top. And we have the overall to be favorites in this matchup. Here we go. There's only one way to reach the Super Bowl, and that is to win the NFC Championship. So, come on. We have what it takes. We have the squad. This is it going to be a 50-50 game again? Is it going to end 56-58 again? I mean, it's looking good for us. We might drop 50 points. We are going to drop 50 points. I don't know about the Saints. We dropped 55 points. We avenge our NFC Championship shootout loss all those years ago. We spin back on Timmy Stewart with a vengeance. Brian Orr 3 yards away from 500 yards passing. Kenneth with 2 tutties, 80 yards. Ben Harris had a touchdown. Jay is in 164 and a tutty. That's my man. Let's go. Defense, I mean, we had some stats on defense, but like, once again, this is more of an offensive game. Now it is the Raiders who are 14-3. They aren't good on paper though. They are not good on paper. We have the clear overall advantage. Before I look at our team, I want to take a look at their team. They've got Max Crosby. They've got Brock Bowers. Okay, I mean, Teddy Howard. They might have drafted him with our pick because I remember we traded back with them a couple times. So they're pretty good. But now I want to check out our team. JSN, Superstar X Factor. Brian Orr still chilling at a superstar, even though he is a 99. Morton's a Superstar X Factor. Our backup middle linebacker's a Superstar X Factor. Dude, our defense is nasty. I mean, our team as a whole is nasty. Xavier Worthy's all the way up to a 94. Yeah, man, we've got a squad. We are ready to take on the Raiders. One more win for glory, please. Okay, we're just missing PATs out here. We're just missing PATs out here. Are you kidding me? That should not happen. 16-7. There we go. Defense is doing their thing. It's up to the offense. Offense has got to put points on the board. Defense is holding their own. Defense is holding their own. Defense is holding their own. The Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champions. Shout out to the defense for getting one final stop when we needed it. We needed it, and they got it. Kenneth Walker dumping the Gatorade on the coach. We are Super Bowl champions yet again. Wow, it has been a minute since the Seahawks were Super Bowl Bowl champions. But now the time has finally come. The Lombardi Trophy returns back to the city of Seattle. I don't know if Brian Orr is getting Super Bowl MVP. We shall see. Kenneth Walker, certainly not. Xavier Worthy. I mean, it's got to be someone on the defense, right? Maybe Jalen Carter because he had a sack and a half. Or maybe Julian Byrd. He had 2. We had a bunch of sacks this game. It might go to Byrd. It might go to Julian Byrd. I'm not sure. Okay, so they did give it to Brian Orr. I mean, I'm not hating. I just didn't know if they were going to give it to him, but they did. Regardless, we are finally 2-time Super Bowl champions. The first time, obviously, Russell Wilson. They could have had a second time if they just handed the ball off to Marshawn Lynch, but it's okay, Seahawks fans. We have been saved. Brian Orr saved us. This is the squad as we say goodbye. Brian Orr never got to be a superstar X Factor, which is insane, but he is a superstar. He was serviceable. He did his thing. This is what the defense is looking like. I'm surprised Breeston's not a superstar or superstar X Factor, but it would have came eventually again. That's going to do it for this Madden 25 rebuild. If you boys want to see another one, just click right here. It's pop up on the screen. Don't want to miss it.